Alright, yes boys and girls, what is good? Welcome back to another video. Now, in my last video, sorry about all the noise, I did a Kicks and Coffee vlog and I learned a lot from it. It's got 14 things down and I may think of more throughout the video, like tips, tricks that will help me acknowledge it and may help you. Maybe you're gonna go to a sneaker festival next year, maybe you're hosting, maybe you're a vendor. So yeah, I've got 14 things here. Let's go straight through them. And guys, if you guys are new around here, make sure you smash this video a like and also subscribe. We're trying to get to 150 subscribers by the end of September, we'll give it. So yeah, if everyone who's watching this does subscribe, we'll get there in no time. But yeah, let's jump straight into it. All right, these are in no particular order, but bring bags. Bring bags, right? I sold a pair of shoes, right, and I just didn't have a bag. I don't know what I was thinking. I just didn't bring like a bag, like a carrier bag. No, not like a carrier bag, but like, you know, them cardboard, like shopping bags in a way. I've put both kinds because for customers and for like transportation, you know, like those big, massive blue IKEA bags, they're just so easy to carry and yeah, they just hold a lot. So yeah, I brought like boxes to carry stuff in and I feel like bags would have been easier to do. Also, if you are gonna bring bags, I would actually recommend putting your logo on it as well, because then people will see that. It's like a bit of advertisement. You might be paying a bit more, but it's like, it might pay off in the long run. So yeah, I'd actually definitely recommend that. And it feels like there's more of a personal touch there as well. All right, now tip number 2 is bring someone else. Having someone else there makes everything so much easier. There was so many pairs that I wanted to bring, like more of the expensive pairs. I just couldn't because I just thought something was gonna get nicked. I was actually very surprised nothing got nicked, despite me being on my own. But having that person there, you can go to the toilet without having to fear for your stuff getting nicked. You can drop stuff off, go and park your car and leave the other person there looking after your stock. So there's just no risk there. My mate literally messaged me when I was there. He was like, oh, I would have gone with you. I was like, bro, I just didn't think this was really, oh my God, boys, I'm so sorry. My phone literally ran out of storage. Anyway, where was I? So I was literally said to him, like, I just didn't think this was your thing. Yeah, I just didn't think he just doesn't, he's not really involved. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I just didn't think to ask him, but having someone there, trust me, if you have like family, even family offered to come with me, I was like, nah, I just want to go on my own. But if my friend offered, before, I would have taken him up on it. I would have picked him up, brought him there and everything. But yeah, having someone there definitely does make it easier. Makes the day a lot stress-free without having to risk losing stuff. But yeah, there was some really cool pairs that I wanted to bring, but I just didn't because I thought, if it gets nicked, it's long. You know what I mean? And even the stuff that I did bring, it was risky. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was a bit of a dodgy area. Obviously, Wolverhampton, I've never been there before. So I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't want to risk getting robbed. All right, tip number 3 is be organized weeks in advance. Bro, the like from Thursday to even the Sunday morning, I was so busy just doing stuff, like taking photos, tagging stuff up. Like, I don't know, there was so much to do and so little time. Bro, I'm such a procrastinator. Don't be like me. Don't procrastinate. Just do it weeks in advance. So if you're organized, it just puts your mind at ease. It just makes your life so much more easier. 4 days before the event, I was so busy doing stuff. So yeah, definitely be organized. Don't what's the word? Don't underestimate it. Be organized weeks in advance. All right, tip number 4, yeah, is plan your parking and your route in advance. I just went there on the day, just typed the postcode into my sat nav, or into my phone, and just went. Bro, I don't know, a road could have been closed and it would have messed up the whole thing. I got there by the skin of my teeth. Like, I literally had everything ready 10 minutes before everyone was coming in. And also plan your parking, because there was a road where you could park, but I just couldn't figure out because there was double yellow lines everywhere. So I just chucked it down the road, as you guys saw in the video. And yeah, I could have got a ticket. I was lucky. I was very, very lucky that I didn't. A lot of this is common sense. Like, surely this is just logic, no? But no, I seem to lack that. And sometimes you just underestimate it. And so yeah, a lot of these are logic, but it's kind of like, it helps acknowledge it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, on to number 5. Bring various pairs. I'm talking SBs, brand new, pre-loved. a lot of the people that were there were like collectors, so like SBs, older stuff, which is what I wanted to bring, but because I didn't have my mate with me, because I just didn't think it was his thing, I just didn't bring them because I thought they were going to get nicked. But yeah, some of the sellers had like very, very cool pairs in like display boxes. Even maybe they weren't even looking to sell them, but it's just like it will get people taking photos, bring attention to their store. It's a good thing to have. Now these next two are things that I actually did myself, and it just looks cleaner, right? So the first one is bring tablecloths. So they provided me with like 2 tables. So I bought 2 tables to sell there. Yeah, but I bought my own tablecloth, so it's like they wrap around the whole thing, pretty much, and it's just like black, so it's just clean. It just looks better, you know what I mean? And the next one is tag items with prices, so people can just come up, look, see the price, if they like it or not. They haven't got to keep constantly asking you. They can just browse. So I feel like that's a very key one, and it looks good. Now this one's a very, very big one, and it's probably common sense to a lot of people, but for me, it just didn't click. Bring stuff that the majority of the people are. I'm talking UK 8 to 11 is probably your main demographic of the people that are there. I pulled up, I didn't have a single 10.5 or 11. What was I doing? I didn't have a single 11. That's a money size. I have them at home, but I just didn't bring them. Even on the day I was looking at it, I was thinking, I haven't got many big sizes. So I was thinking, literally on the morning, I was tagging up stuff before I had to go, like half hour before I had to leave. Oh my God, I need to get like bigger stuff because I haven't got enough. But I didn't bring any like 11s. What was I thinking? Yeah, honestly, what an idiot. Why didn't I think of that, bruv? Something for next year. Definitely something you learn from experience-wise. And it's just common sense. It's just common sense. I just didn't think of it. Anyway, the next one, be confident, chatty, be good on camera. You guys might think I'm good on camera. No, this stuff takes so many takes. And I did get interviewed. I haven't actually seen it yet. I don't know if this came out yet, but yeah, I got interviewed, and I'm so awkward when it comes on camera. So I'm not looking forward to that coming out. But yeah, you just got to be confident, be chatty, just be comfortable. You know, you haven't got to be awkward. I'm a very awkward person, but I guess that just comes over time. Being on camera, you know, it just kind of into your day-to-day life, I guess. Yeah, it's definitely something that I've gotten used to a lot as well. Yeah, be confident, be chatty, don't care what anyone else thinks, just do it, you know what I mean? The next one is a very good one, yeah. Do something unique. Example, Culture Force announced he was doing a spin the wheel. You pay £30, spin the wheel, and then you get to pick a piece of clothing from that brand that it lands on. Obviously, if everyone does that, obviously it's not going to make it very unique, so you've got to think of your own thing, like maybe like a raffle or something. I feel like someone, actually, while I was there, Ben, you guys know Ben, right? Said like, oh, you should have done like, when you buy a sneaker, you get a sneaker candle for free. Why didn't I think of that? I should have had a sign looking at certain shoes and like looking at the sneaker candle. So maybe if they bought a shoe, they'll get a sneaker candle for free. That's like win-win, you know what I mean? So yeah, definitely do something that's like different or like interactive or like a competition type thing, just to like spice it up a little bit. Anyway, sorry about that noise, yeah, it's just a plane going over, right? Next tip, bring enough food and water. You're there for like, I don't know, like 8 hours, you're gonna need food and water. So I bought like packed lunch. Again, it's just logic, but it's sometimes you just don't think these things through. Don't know what happened there. But yeah, I bought like loads of water, loads of snacks, sandwich, crisps, fruit, all of that good stuff. Obviously you got to stay hydrated, yeah. Hot weather as well, it was quite hot on the day as well, so obviously you got to stay hydrated in that. All right, and the next tip, pretty much the final one, yeah, bring a card reader. I don't know why, but the service in there weren't great. It was because it was like in a warehouse, so it was like covered over. Bring a card reader, because I had some people, because they wanted to buy stuff, and if they were doing bank transfer, it just weren't loading. They had to like take a photo, so I had like all my card details on a card, which is stupid. Just bring a card reader. They took, if I can even talk, took a photo of it, went outside, sent the money, came back in, showed me, then they were able to leave, right? Having a card reader just makes it so much easier, less complicated. Why didn't I think of that? Again, it's a lot of logic, but it's just something I didn't think of. Yeah, bring a card reader. or encourage cash, because cash is king. I'll always accept cash. All right, boys, and the last one I've got here, the last tip here is subscribe to O'Kixie, the channel. Yeah, what are you doing if you're not subscribed? Yeah, that is the video. We'll wrap it up there. Hope you guys learned something from this. I definitely have, because I'll use it for next time. Make sure you like and subscribe. Big love.